Have you ever wondered if our skies could be greener, our flights more sustainable? As we soar towards the future, one concept is taking flight that could revolutionize our skies. The concept? Sustainable Aviation Fuel, or SAF. As the world continues to evolve, so too does our understanding of the impact we have on it. It's no secret that traditional jet fuel, while essential to our modern way of life, has a significant environmental cost. The aviation industry, responsible for around 2% of global carbon dioxide emissions, is under increasing pressure to reduce its carbon footprint. And it's here that the promise of SAF starts to shine. So, what exactly is sustainable aviation fuel? At its simplest, it's a cleaner, greener alternative to conventional jet fuel. Produced from sustainable resources such as waste oils, agricultural residues and non-food crops, SAF has the potential to significantly reduce the carbon emissions from aviation without the need for modifications to existing aircraft or infrastructure. However, it's not just about being green. SAF also offers a way for the aviation industry to become more resilient. As we've seen with recent global events, reliance on a single source of fuel can lead to vulnerability. But with SAF, we have the opportunity to diversify fuel sources, creating a more robust and resilient industry. But it's not all smooth sailing. The shift towards SAF comes with its own set of challenges. How do we scale up production to meet global demand? How do we ensure the sustainability of the feedstocks used? These are complex questions that require innovative solutions. But the potential rewards, a greener, more sustainable aviation industry, are well worth the effort. So, as we look to the future, we can see a horizon where our flights are powered by sustainable fuels, where our skies are cleaner and our planet healthier. It's a future where the roar of jet engines is not a symbol of environmental harm, but a testament to our ability to innovate and adapt for the better. The future of flight may be greener than we think with the advent of sustainable aviation fuel. To understand the future, we must first delve into the past. And so it goes with the story of sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. In the waning years of the 20th century, as the world began to grapple with the realities of climate change, a new notion began to take flight. This was the concept of sustainable aviation fuel, a cleaner, greener alternative to traditional jet fuel. This wasn't simply a reaction to a changing world, but a proactive step towards a cleaner, more sustainable future. As we moved into the 21st century, this idea began to take shape. Scientists, engineers, and environmentalists collaborated, dedicating their efforts to the development of SAF. It was a challenging endeavor, requiring not only technical advancements, but also a shift in mindset, a willingness to embrace change. A key milestone was achieved in 2008, when a commercial aircraft took to the skies for the first time using a blend of conventional jet fuel and biofuel. This was a pivotal moment, a tangible demonstration of what was possible. It wasn't just a flight, it was a declaration of intent, a statement to the world that a cleaner, greener future was within our grasp. 3 years later, in 2011, another significant milestone was reached. The American Society for Testing and Materials, a globally recognized standards organization, certified SAF. This was a crucial step, lending credibility and acceptance to the burgeoning field of sustainable aviation fuels. The development of SAF has been a journey marked by innovation, perseverance, and collaboration. It has been a testament to what can be achieved when we dare to imagine a better future and then have the courage to reach for it. The journey of sustainable aviation fuel, from an idea to a reality, has been nothing short of remarkable. And it's a journey that continues as we strive to make aviation more sustainable for the benefit of all. Now, isn't that a flight worth taking? But how does this remarkable fuel work, you ask? Well, let's journey into the world of sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF. The production of SAF begins with the collection of feedstocks. These can be a variety of renewable resources such as plant oils, agricultural residues, even non-recyclable municipal waste. The beauty of these feedstocks is that they are not only abundant, but also have a significantly lower carbon footprint, which is a win-win for the environment. Once these feedstocks are collected, they undergo a conversion process. This is where the magic happens. Through a set of chemical reactions, These feedstocks are transformed into synthetic hydrocarbons. The result is a clean, high-energy, low-carbon fuel that is compatible with the existing aviation infrastructure. But the process doesn't end there. The synthetic hydrocarbons are then blended with conventional jet fuel. This blending process is key to ensuring that SAF meets the stringent safety and performance requirements of aviation. The blended fuel is then tested extensively to ensure it meets all necessary standards. One of the most compelling aspects of SAF is its compatibility with existing aircraft engines. That's right, no modifications are needed for an aircraft to use SAF. This means airlines can start using SAF right away without any costly upgrades or changes to their existing fleet. So as you can see, the production of SAF is a scientific marvel, a testament to human ingenuity and our commitment to a sustainable future. It's about taking what we have, renewable resources, existing infrastructure, and using them to create a greener, cleaner fuel for the world of aviation. In essence, sustainable aviation fuel is a drop-in solution, ready to fuel our future flights. The next time you're jet-setting across the globe, remember, you could be flying on the wings of sustainability powered by SAF. So, what sets sustainable aviation fuel apart from the traditional jet fuel we've been using? Let's delve into the numerous advantages of this eco-friendly alternative. First and foremost, the benefit that shines the brightest is the significant reduction in carbon emissions. Sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, has the potential to reduce life-cycle greenhouse gas emissions by up to 80% compared to conventional jet fuel. This is a major leap forward in combating climate change, considering that aviation is responsible for about 2% of global carbon emissions. By switching to SAF, we're not just making our skies cleaner, we're contributing to a healthier planet. Now let's talk about the economic benefits. The production of SAF can stimulate economic growth, particularly in rural areas. The feedstocks used to produce SAF, like waste oils, agricultural residues, and non-food crops, can be grown and collected in these regions, creating jobs and supporting local economies. It's not just about cutting emissions, it's about creating sustainable livelihoods as well. And there's more. SAF can contribute to energy security. With a growing demand for aviation fuel, relying solely on finite fossil fuels poses a risk. SAF, on the other hand, is derived from renewable resources, providing a more secure and sustainable fuel supply. It's about future-proofing our skies, ensuring that the aviation industry can continue to connect people and places for generations to come. Lastly, let's not forget that SAF is compatible with current aircraft and infrastructure. This means we can start using it now, without waiting for expensive updates to planes or fueling stations. It's a practical, ready-to-use solution to a pressing global issue. The benefits of sustainable aviation fuel are clear. It's time to embrace this cleaner, greener fuel. The future of flight is here, and it's powered by sustainability. It's not just about flying, it's about flying responsibly, with a consciousness for the world we live in and the world we leave behind. But what does the future hold for sustainable aviation fuel? As we peer into the horizon, it's clear that sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, stands at the precipice of its own revolution. Yet, like any pioneering venture, there are challenges to overcome. One of the biggest hurdles is the cost. Today, SAF is 2 to 3 times more expensive than conventional jet fuel. This price gap poses a significant challenge to airlines already operating on razor-thin margins. Another hurdle lies in scalability. Producing SAF in quantities large enough to meet the global demand for aviation fuel is no small task. It requires vast amounts of feedstock, which can compete with food production and biodiversity. Moreover, the current production capacity for SAF is just a drop in the ocean compared to the staggering amount of conventional jet fuel consumed by the aviation industry each year. Despite these challenges, there's a palpable sense of momentum. Around the globe, research and development efforts are in full swing to make SAF more cost-effective and scalable. Innovators are exploring new feedstocks, refining production processes, and even looking at ways to capture carbon directly from the air to produce SAF. Government policies also have a crucial role to play. By providing incentives and setting clear regulatory frameworks, Governments can help level the playing field between SAF and conventional jet fuel. They can encourage investment in SAF production and promote its use among airlines. Yes, the path to a wide-scale adoption of SAF is fraught with challenges. But let's not forget, every great journey begins with a single step. And as we take these steps, we're not just moving towards a more sustainable aviation industry. We're moving towards a future where flights don't contribute to climate change, where the roar of a jet engine doesn't echo with the toll of environmental damage. The road to a sustainable aviation future may be challenging, but it's a journey worth taking. And with each flight powered by sustainable aviation fuel, we're getting closer to that destination.